All right, guys, welcome back to another road trip. And on this road trip, we are here at Paynes Prairie Preserve State Park. And what do we got on the agenda today?
All right, so we are here, as he said, at Paynes Prairie. We're hoping to see some bison and some wild horses. But we're going to show you some looping. We're going to show you some nature, the amenities here at the campground. They do sell firewood. Also, you are allowed to bring your golf cart. We called beforehand. They said yes, you can bring it and you can ride your golf cart anywhere within the park, including to the trailheads. Not on the trails, but to the trailheads.
So it sounds like a lot of fun, and we're going to bring you guys along with us, so stay tuned.
We went to the ranger station, which is where you check in, where you first come into the campground, and this is the size bundle you get for $8. 0.75 cubic feet, 21, I am assuming that's liters, but it's a pretty big bag for $8. Just wanted to show the campground map real quick. I'll show you the legend first, and then I'll go over if you can hit pause if you'd like. So here's the legend. All right, we are at site 48, as you can see. It is a pretty darn wide site. They do have electric and water hookup here. They have 30 amp on this side, as well as 110. And 50 amp on this side. It's a pretty long site. There's still quite a bit of space in the front. I also want to show we are backed up to just the woods. They have picnic tables as well as a fire circle. And the fire circle also has a grill top. But as you can see, this one is pretty wooded and pretty private. You could see the person next to us is a pretty good distance, way over there. So why don't we go and check out some of the sites as well as the amenities. Give you guys a quick look at one of the tent sites. So it's got a picnic table, the fire pit with the grate on top, and somewhere to hang your stuff. Pretty nice. Making a few burgers on the grill for lunch. I will say one thing. One thing I'm going to say, it's very, very important. You need this. Or some type of bug repellent. We also have the citronella candle going right here. Because the mosquitoes are relentless. The mosquitoes were all over it. So you definitely need some kind of mosquito repellent, because even cooking out, they were tearing me up. number 1. They're all pretty level. Site number 18. Yep, they have primitive campsites as well. All right, I don't see, I guess this one would be considered handicap accessible because it's got the rail, but honestly what I was looking for was for it to be level there. That's what I was actually looking for as far as being handicap accessible. But they do have, I did notice this shower chair. I don't know, I just think it's a little odd. Because if you have a disability or you're impaired, how would you get that chair inside one of these showers unless you have someone to help you? But I just wanted to show. This one on the outside says that it is handicap accessible. The only thing I see, honestly, is this rail. And the fact that they do have a shower chair right over there in the corner. And then this one also has 4 stalls as well. And once again, they do have a handicap accessible toilet. All right, this one seems pretty clean as well. Just a little older, of course. But as far as the cleanliness, pretty clean. All right, and at the end of the loop, after site number 50, here is the dump station, as well as the dumpster. Pretty straightforward, and it is non-drinkable. Non-potable, right?
Well, no, yeah, because that's because they got water at the site.
Yeah, they have water at each of the sites. And this is the path that leads to the visitor center. It's about 2 miles from the campground. They do have car parking, so you could do that, or ride your bike as well. Not only is the visitor center back here, but this is where you would get to the observation tower, as well as the Wakahuta Trail, and the open range, where you have a chance to see wild horses, bison, gators, and more. Although we were able to see the horses from the observation tower, which is to the left of this building, the visitor center had already closed the day that we checked in, but we were able to go the next day. And let's take a look inside the visitor center. It's pretty darn nice. Oh, pretty cool visitor center. Lots of information. I think kids would get a real kick out of this. I know Sarah would love this when she was younger. And this is a real nice seating area where you could look over the prairie. Hey, look, my favorite, butterflies. Oh, and it goes to a frog. Oh, wow. That's a beautiful shot there. So as you can see, the trail to the observation tower is all paved. And then if you make a right behind the visitor center, that's where the trail, one of the entrances to the trail into the prairie itself. So I just wanted to show you guys that it is handicap accessible to a certain point. There's a ramp to the first level, and then you have to climb to the second and third levels. So you can get to the first level on a wheelchair, or using a wheelchair. So this is the view from the observation tower. Beautiful.
Beautiful horses.
Yeah, they're in good shape.
Yeah, beautiful.
Healthy. And this loop is 3/10 of a mile, this little hike. "100 feet from wild bison and wild horses, 20 feet from the gators." Just wanted to show you guys why it's important to wear good shoes. Don't come out here in sandals or flip-flops. Unless you're really good at walking in them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this gets pretty muddy if it's rainy. And look, all the, if you could see that, from all the bison and horses walking through here. It's very uneven.
When it's dry, it's very hard.
Yes, when it's dry, you could twist an ankle.
Yeah.
You just gotta be very careful and watch where you walk. Like right now, it's like concrete, but it's very uneven concrete. And then, of course, you don't want to accidentally step in a bison patty if you got flip-flops on. Get all on your toes. I know that wouldn't be good for me. Or horse manure. Oh, someone stepped in it. Or maybe that was a bison. That's a big hoof, huh?
Right here too.
All right, guys, so we are trying to find some bison and some wild horse here on the, well, let me show you. So we started off here at the visitor center. We went up this way and up. Next we have to go this way. So hopefully we'll see something.
All right, so yesterday we were lucky enough to see some wild horses.
Yeah, got some pictures.
Awesome sight. You can see a lot of...
I hear something. Is that a gator? Okay, go ahead.
But it was off in the distance. We heard the buffalo.
Yes.
Which was just an awesome
sound.
Awesome sound to hear. And it seemed like it was one did it, and then another one did it, and then another one. And
it was
sunset,
so,
yeah. So
I tried to get it on video, so hopefully you'll be able to hear it.
Definitely got to watch where you step, because there is definitely evidence of buffalo and also wild horses. But just a beautiful sight, especially in the afternoon when the sun's going down, looking over. It's awesome.
Yeah, the observation center is where we saw, the observation towers where we saw the wild horses and we heard the bison. So right now I'm going to show you, don't wear good shoes out here. Oh, there's a cardinal. So we're just going to keep on walking this way and see what we could spot. Every once in a while you got to stop.
Well, we might
and
be running
listen.
into a little bit of issues here.
Why, is that water up there?
Yeah, that looks like water on the trail.
Oh.
And
well,
we might not be able to get past that. We didn't bring our
we don't have
waders.
hiking. Yeah, we don't have like good hiking shoes. If you just take the time to stop and look around, look what's in the middle of this marsh. A beautiful hibiscus. Look at that little friend. That's one beautiful oak.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for us here at Paynes Prairie. We only had a chance to spend a couple days here, but what have we learned while we were here?
Number one, definitely bring some sort of mosquito repellent or, you know, mosquito wipes, whatever you have, because it is definitely a must here. We're here in May, so at least in May, I'm sure for the summer months, it's going to be like that because it is a lot of mosquitoes.
Very buggy.
Very buggy.
And as far as the campsites, beautiful campsites here. Most of them are private. You know, they're pretty far apart. And
we're at 48. 48 and 50 are good ones.
They all have campfire rings. And they don't have grills, but they do have the grill covers that go on top the campfire.
That's right.
We brought our own little portable grill here. But,
propane.
They do have little parks around, which you'll probably see in the video, where they have like grills, right?
Yeah, like little picnic tables and grills throughout,
which are nice. It's pretty peaceful. It's quiet.
It's very peaceful.
The hikes that we went on were pretty good.
You have a chance to see bison and
wild horses.
Wild horses. We did see the wild horses, and you know, they're free roaming. So sometimes you might see them, sometimes you might not. Some people come and don't see anything, but we got to see the horses.
At least the horses. Now, the bison.
We're gonna try one more time.
This morning
before we leave.
We did hear a couple people had actually seen them.
Yep.
Yesterday, but we walked out there. We didn't get a chance.
They must have moved on. But that's okay.
Other than that, as far as backing in these sites, pretty easy.
They're pretty
wide. And they do have a dump station, which we showed you in the video.
Oh. One more thing. Golf carts.
Yes.
I think we already mentioned it, but golf carts are allowed. We've seen a gas-powered, right? There was a gas-powered, and we have electric. So either way, you can call and double check, because this is May of 2022. So as of right now, golf carts are allowed. Oh, and the trail that you need a car or something.
Let's just explain that to you real quick. Also, it was nice bringing the golf cart because some of these trails, it's a pretty good distance. The golf cart came in handy for that because you could go to the boat ramp, you could go to trailheads, you could go to the park, you could go to many places and get
bicycles
there at a pretty decent pace. Plus, we went out to the preserve area where the bison were and the wild horses. We actually went like 2 or 3 times during the day, see if we could catch anything, and we went on that hike 2 or 3 times. So with that being said, with the golf cart, we went ahead and drove down there just before close.
I got him.
Got him? Just before closing, and it was around 8. They shut it down at 8:30, so we were able to get to and from fairly quickly without having to worry about time. Also, I want to bring to your attention that the golf cart, we kind of wish we would have brought the car instead of the golf cart. It's about 4 miles away. You go out the main gate here and go down to 441 down about 4 miles, and you have another entrance where you might possibly, you have another hiking trail.
It's called Bluff. They said that one's very likely that you could see bison as well.
Right. So we can't take the golf cart down there, but you can take your RV, I think.
Yeah.
If you wanted to, you could disconnect.
They said that there was a parking area.
We don't know that. We're going to check it out when we leave here this morning anyway, since it's only 4 miles down the road. We are definitely going to check it out before we leave. And if we spot anything, we'll definitely post it in this video. More road trip to come. I know the gas prices are crazy right now.
Yeah.
But more road tripping to come. We got another trip planned very, very soon. And it's a short trip, about a week. And we'll bring you along for that too. So we appreciate all you guys for watching. And until next time, we hope to see you on the road.
That's right.
Take care, guys.
Bye. And this trail is about 4.5 miles after you leave the main Paynes Prairie campground. So let's see what we can find. This is a pretty nice trail. What do you think?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's wide.
There are these little roots, like always, but just watch your step, but it's really nice. Definitely flooded, so we're not going to continue that way.
We're walking back to the RV. I want to also say there's really no good parking for RVs here.
No.
If you have a Class B, maybe. We're parked. I'll show you how we're parked out here when we get out here, but
if it's a busy day,
really you probably should bring a car, and I really didn't see any way to bike here either.
No,
because you're on a highway.
Yeah.
So that's out of the question. But this path right here is actually pretty nice.
Very
it's
nice.
Open. It's under a lot of shade, which is nice. But we noticed the past couple ones that we went to in the preserve, the last couple ones were flooded out, as you could see in the video, and you can't go any further. But I'm sure if you
you could
if you want to
walk through the mush.
If you want to, I wouldn't suggest it though, but it was flooded out. So this time we came up short finding bison, but
next time, because we're coming back.
We don't give up.
That's right.
We've seen bison before. We've been to Yellowstone and a few other places, but we never seen bison here in Florida.
That's right.
So we won't give up on that, seeing that we're not too far away from here. We will be back and hopefully catch them.
We're going to keep trying.
But this actual trail is very, very nice.
Yeah.
So as you can see, this is how we're backed up. This is the entrance right here, and I'm going to pan around, and you got a little Class B right there, which is perfect for this. But you're going to see this is the total. There's the entrance to the path right there. This is the total parking lot right here. Entrance there. We had to actually pull in and back in to right there by Jolly. So there you go. So not really good to bring a trailer and an RV here probably, and it's probably busier throughout certain times. We're just happen to be here on a Sunday, so it's not that bad.